YouTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I'm coming to you with a not a reading update, a book review, a less than 5-minute book review as I like to call these. So I am going to be reviewing Murder at Astor Place on Astor Place. Hopefully I get the title right. Cover will be here. By Victoria Thompson. I gave this one 4.5 stars. It is the first book in the Gaslight mystery series. This is it's not a cozy mystery series. This is a historical mystery series that takes place in Victorian era New York City. I did actually look up the time period. I knew it was Victorian age, but I looked up the about actual date this one takes place because Teddy Roosevelt, yes, that Teddy Roosevelt, is commissioner of police, and he was commissioner of police in New York City between 1895 and 1897. So that's when this book takes place. So this is the story of Sarah Brent. She is a widow. Her husband was a doctor and he was murdered. I'm not going to get into it. It's a lot is revealed throughout the story, and she's now a midwife, and she comes from one of the 400. So she is from the family she came from is one of the Knickerbockers, one of the original 400 families. You've probably read about the Mulatten, other historical romance novels and things like that. And there was an issue with her family. Again, not going to get into it. Read the book to find out all the backstory. But she's now estranged from her family, living kind of not really in this, living in a harder living part of the city. And she goes to help a woman give birth to her son and sees this girl who looks just like one of her childhood friends. So it turns out it's the friend's sister, and the girl is murdered. And then of course Sarah is trying to find out what happened. She sort of teams up with a guy named Frank Malloy, who is a detective sergeant. I think he is with the New York City Police Department. And he's got quite a backstory as well that's revealed again later in the book. And it's a really interesting look at New York City in the time period. I really enjoyed it. Now, the only reason I got 4.5 stars and not 5 is that I think it is kind of labeled quite often as a cozy mystery, but it is not a cozy mystery. I'm telling you this. My friend Storm and I were talking about this because she's a huge fan of this series. And she said she's now looking at it as a historical mystery. The reason for the murder and all that once it's revealed is very, very taboo and dark, and not for everyone, let's put it that way. I mean, it shouldn't be for anyone, but you know what I mean, like just the subject matter might be difficult for some people is what I'm trying to get at. But guys, a really good story. I really like the writing. I really like the characters. Frank and Sarah have such a great banter, and I'm almost certain that there ends up being a romance at some point in the series. But again, I'm only on book 1, and yeah, it was good. It was good. I absolutely recommend it. Anyway, guys, that's it. I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care and happy reading.